tried refreshing all the settings again. Can you let me know if the visual quality and the sound is any better now? Hopefully my fan in the background doesn't disrupt too much. For visual quality or audio quality? Because I have my microphone fully maxed out, as well as the fact that I also enabled my computer audio. So that if you can't hear me through my mic, you can hear me through the laptop, hopefully. Yeah, I've got it completely maxed on my end. That's so weird. But if you can at least see it, I know I can see it on my end when I look at the stream myself. Can you hear me any better? If you can at least see it. Awesome. Well, then we're finally making some progress. We might be able to survive to affiliation after all. It might have been my computer going, "You've been streaming for 3 hours. Are you sure you don't want to refresh this?" I still don't have any settings set up through the bot yet. It hasn't let me set anything up like that, considering I'm not affiliated. Anytime I try to, at least. Alright, where were we? Okay, so Raven needs to get some sleep. But I can tell you that I have been streaming on this new stream for 2 minutes and 58 seconds. And the stream that was going on right before, we were at about 2 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you so much, Alons_E12, for the follow. That is awesome. I'm going to shoot you a whisper if you could just take a peek in the whisper in there. And ooh, I forgot how to talk. I got so flustered now that y'all can actually hear me. Whew. Message me on the Facebook. Thank you. Thank you, Allison. All right. Now. Is baby Brian still being a baby butt? Yeah. Let's see. He's not as tired, so I'm going to go ahead and have him wake up. Go potty. And see if we can round up his thinking. Be sure to let me know what baby name you want for the list. No problem at all. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Okay. Anyway, we've got Elena browsing the web instead of doing what I'd like her to do. What a shock. And the kids are thirsty. So let's get them a drink. Absolutely. As long as it's a name, I'll take it. I've got a couple wackadoodle ones in the list that I'm not super excited about, but I hadn't put in the rules that no crazy names were allowed, so I'm sure at some point names like Doink Hambone and Osama Bin Laden will be making appearances. But any name will do.
Kirasha, Ludra, Yakana Dimple, Ron Sholi, Wasoda, Abenor.
This is feeling very cultish, guys. You're all just hovering over Brian as he tries to play blocks. I know, right? Doink Hambone.
Ooh, Handole Farmu.
I definitely can't knock their creativity. Just like Brian, Raven, and Coco were all suggestions from followers, so I'm getting quite the little list, as was Marina, who's our newest addition. And I believe it's going to be her birthday any second, unless I missed the notification when I was messing with my settings. Ooh, speak of the devil and she cries. Let's see, did I miss a birthday notification? Absolutely. I think that would be amazing. Alright, so I didn't miss a notification that it was her birthday, so that's good. But we are going to add Echo to our list of baby names. Oh, we're still a grump. Love it. I actually don't. Not at the moment. That's always potential in the future. But I am 25 at the moment, which is technically old enough to have children, especially in our current generation. But I'm trying to wait for the kid situation until I'm married and a little more settled, which I'm not quite ready for the marriage yet. But I do have a longtime boyfriend who informed me that he would like to have a legion of small children. So I suppose I should start trying to get in that mindset. Oh no, definitely. We're definitely in the time now where having kids younger is more of the norm. I'm just personally trying to wait. Definitely. I do have fur babies. I have a Yorkshire Terrier and a cat. So their names are Lainey and Marley. Okay. So, there's the notification about it being Marina's birthday. We'll let Elena finish this painting first. Being a mom is something I'm very much looking forward to down the road. So I think that you being able to do it at 19 is fantastic. I can't say that I would have been able to do the same. So I'm very glad that I was never put in that situation. That's true. You'll still have lots of life to live. Alright, looks like it's Marina's birthday. Time for her to be a toddler. And the randomizer says... Clingy. Oh, yay. These shy toddlers avoid Sims outside the household and get sad if left behind. They gain extra skill when taught, and they recover faster from bad moods when comforted. Sounds like this little bean needs some extra lovin'. What am I doing? I have to get a picture of her little face. Boop. Why did you look away at that exact moment, you little stinker? And she blinked. Tiny little bean sprout, come on. Alright. She is as pale can be. So we're going to have Marina go walk to get herself some food. And we should probably have Elena make something too. Oh no. Well, my boyfriend Brandon and I do have a couple of names picked out. He would really love to have a son named Todd and a daughter named Lily at least. Todd was his uncle's name who passed away, and Lily is his little sister who passed away. I've always wanted a son named Jack after my godfather, and I have so many girl names that I love, it's painful. So I love the name Austen, but with an E, like Jane Austen. And Alice, like Alice in Wonderland. It is a very pretty name. I remember Potrain. I remember your name is Jack. I was waiting to see if you'd catch that. So clearly they'd be named after you now as well. In general, I like a little more creative names, or at least I feel. No, you're not my godfather, so I guess they would be named after my godfather and you now. I don't remember seeing you at my baptism, but that was a long time ago, so who knows? Yeah, I mean, I could honestly talk about baby names all day. Yeah, that would be pretty weird. But no, like, I love the name Dahlia as well. I've been told that they would highly prefer if I don't name my child Dahlia, considering the Black Dahlia situation. And don't worry about your typing at all, it definitely happens. I didn't realize how often I said definitely until I started streaming. This is awkward. I can understand that. I have polycystic ovary syndrome, so it's going to be very hard for me to actually carry a child to term, but I have talked a lot about wanting to be a foster parent as well, which is very hard but very satisfying because I want to be a motherly figure to people that didn't get that growing up. So that's my biggest thing that I'd like to be able to do is be a godparent, and a foster parent. Oh, I apparently put this outside. I'm just constantly in awe and inspired by families that aspired to be parents and overcame that struggle and pushed through it all, so my hat's off to you for sure. Absolutely, and I've got a little bit of both heading my way, so. Adoption and fostering are two of the things that Brandon and I have talked about if it continues to be a problem. Raven, no! No, Raven, no! I looked down for 1 second! Alright, now clean up your mess, little child. Little butt. Do. Alright, Marina acquired the communication skill. Hi, Host Me Raffle. Thanks for joining. It has. What's it been? High school graduation? Too long, but I know you moved, so. You actually got to branch out and see the world. I'm still in the same place. Alright, where was I? And Marina is level 2 thinking. I really should let her go to sleep. But I think we're gonna try and potty train her and see how it goes. Well, considering I haven't left the state where we graduated high school, you've seen more of the world than I have. But, I mean, I would still consider redneck Florida an adventure and more of the world. It's definitely a hotter version of the world. Yeah, she's like, I am not having this. I'm going to sleep. That's fair. I did get her all the way to thinking level 2 first try, so. Repair. And bathe Brian. Okay. Ooh. That's good information to have, thank you. I'm at the point where I just want to travel somewhere. I'm almost at the point where I don't care where it is, as long as I'm somewhere that's not here. Alright, third trimester in 7 hours. It's not that it's not normal. There is a lot of traveling. I think it's just... my state is personally not really... I consider it kind of in financial terror at the moment. So, it's... I'm not really making enough money to financially be able to travel. That's kind of my issue. Oh wait, no, don't eat that. It's spoiled. I'm sorry. I lied straight to your face. Don't do that. Yeah. It's definitely not good. If you want to be able to travel, you don't live in Illinois. And just like that, the little man is fed. Yeah, I can see that. I could see that. Yeah, that is not something that they do for us here. I honestly think if we were given part of our salary at one point, we would actually be able to do more vacations in situations like that, but it's just not really a thing we get, unfortunately. Oh, that's not good. If Florida makes you miss it here, maybe we should just trade temporarily and see what happens. Oops. There we go. Let's see, and let's see if we can fertilize these trees too. I actually would honestly, I would love that. I started State Farm on the 15th. I'm transferring there from my current company. But, yeah. I live about 2 hours away from Chicago, so if you think of Chicago being bad, then the whole state's pretty similar, unfortunately. At least financially it is. Let's see. Wow. Dang, maybe I need to move to Norway. I would get better streaming equipment and the murder rate is way lower. It just sounds better and better the more you talk about it, Jack. Alright, we're almost at third trimester. Why are you just standing there? What are you doing? Do any of you know what you're doing at this point? I know she's tired, but I definitely think Marina should... I do know that. That's a pretty good selling point just on its own. Brandon is a poolie in the Marines, so I will probably, based on the way he makes it sound, I'll probably end up wherever he's at long term. And I don't think, unfortunately for me, that there's anything U.S. Marines related in Norway, though. And I'm unfortunately kind of fond of him. I might stick it out with him just for, for now. Interesting. Who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky then. And a smelly Marina has decided to join us.
Climb.
And she's up and she's down. Yeah. There is always that. There's always potential for the Alliance to make us go away. I don't know why Spike and Coco are literally just standing there.
Ew.
Oh, bored.
You are bound to determine not to eat that partial pancake. Okay, I get it. You don't want it. I understand.
Yips.
Okay. Let's see if we can at least get him to shape level 3. It should be pretty easy from there then. To get Brian aged up at least. And once Marina finishes eating, we can give her a bath, and we might actually get to have birth again this episode. Alright, and Brian is thinking level 3 and super tired, so I guess we'll let him get some sleep. If we must. There we go. Bath time for Marina. Maybe.
One shot.
Yeah, there's definitely some changes that need to be made, and I can't help but feel bad for our next president, for the mess that they're going to have to clean up. I have never wanted to move out of the country so much in my life. No, I absolutely understand. I try to avoid politic talk in the grand scheme of things so that not too much is discussed. I definitely don't want to cause any rifts, but there are a lot of things here that I question in general. No, he did not. That's crazy.
Boyo.
Mr. Haywood is Allison and I's high school theater teacher. I can't believe he had another baby. That's an awesome name, though. That's beautiful. Henry Nathaniel. Let's see. Oh, I love little smoosh face babies. Between playing The Sims 4 all the time and talking about Henry now, y'all are gonna make me want a kid. We just talked about this. I'm too young. I'm not ready. No babies for me. Not yet, at least. Alright. Spike is off to school, Coco is off to school, and Raven is off to her first day of grade school. Excellent. Let's see what happens. In the meantime, this is dirty laundry in the dryer, isn't it? Dang it to heck. Clean. What? I hate when it does this. Fine. Now it's gone, laundry. Take that. Now it's cloudy, so we shouldn't have any problems going outside today. And it looks like we don't. Nothing new and crazy. I'm gonna sell all of that. Water all and weed. That is correct. I appreciate you for remembering that. I'm almost at the 3 average, so if I can pretty much just get to that 50 followers, I think we'll be in good sitting. Or good standing. Apparently I have no way of Englishing today. Nope.
Shimba.
I would say I don't remember doing uncontrollable hissing, but she seems to be hissing a lot today. Let's see what's happening.
Anzerpa. Ubeng Nava. Oh, perfect.
Uh-oh. What's wrong? Well, just needs to go to the bathroom. That's fair. But thank you so much for hanging out with me, Jack. And I understand you have to go to bed, but have a good night.
Just as soon.
Alright, now what do we need? I know he's hungry, but maybe, yeah, work on your imagination a little bit. That'd be fabulous.
Oh.
Is that it? You're all done already? No, you want to play more dolls. Don't be silly. And I also need to make sure that Mother Dearest here makes some more food for everyone. So let's have her serve lunch. What to make? We'll go with clam chowder. And he's officially at movement level 3. So we really just need to work on his imagination and communication. Oh, and we have a surprise appearance from my Yorkshire Terrier. Hopefully she's going to be nice and she's not going to come try and attack my cat at all. Yeah? Are you going to be good? Settle down, okay? Pretty please. Thank you. At the moment, Elena has had 8 children. I can actually show you here. Her eldest is Valentino. Oop. Then there was Sonia, and then there was Margot. They've all moved out already. Then we had Spike and Coco. Those are our 2 that are in the house that are teenagers. Raven, our child. Brian and Marina, our toddler. And then, of course, we are pregnant with baby number 9. And typically, when you do it with a human sim, when the female becomes an elder, her youngest daughter will take over and be the next matriarch. Now, since we're doing the vampire edition, it'll actually be when she becomes a Grand Master. So we're getting pretty close, but we do still have some time left. And once she reaches Grand Master, then her youngest daughter will take over. So if she doesn't want to have any more boys, then Marina, when she became a young adult, would end up being our 2nd generation matriarch of the 100 Vampire Baby Challenge. And all of our boys just get to hang out. No sexism here at all. We just raise them and we kick them out. But they're pretty cute, I say as I take multiple photos of them. Spike's an A student, and so is Coco. Okay. But are they in range with their any of their character values? Spike's responsibility is in range, so he will be aging out of the house today. So we'll just go ahead and start with that. And while he's doing that, Coco's responsibility rate is in range as well, so Spike and Coco will both be aging into young adults and moving out. Happy birthday, Spike! And Spike's final trait will be a slob. Well, I suppose that goes pretty okay with a glutton.
Whoa!
And we'll have him add birthday candles so that we can turn around and have Coco age up too. Raven is still a C student, so she will not be aging up at all today, so we will be teenagerless again. But I am going to shamelessly sell their items for more money, because that is not against the rule. Oh, that's late. You can get some rest, though I do appreciate you hanging out with me. No teens. Nope, I'm going to have no teenagers. Which is unfortunate because teenagers are very helpful, especially in this challenge. Teenagers are your only way of making money outside of the house. Happy birthday, Coco. And Coco's final trait will be that she is a genius. Look at that. So she is an art lover, a snob, and a genius that wants to have all of the friends. That's fair. I have the same problem, so I guess if you want to sleep to the sound of my voice, I can't really say no to that. Elena is presently pregnant with baby number 9. Valentino, Sonia, and Margot have already moved out. Right? So that's 3. Spike and Coco are moving out now, so that's 4, 5. Raven is a C student in grade school, that's 6. Brian and Marina are both toddlers, that's 7, 8. And then Elena should, yeah, I know, doesn't it? Oh, Lord. Elena will be giving birth here shortly. So we have to move Spike and Coco out of the house to make more room, as awful as it sounds. And there we go. Just like that, Spike and Coco were gone. Well, they're still in the house, but they have been removed from living here. So there are only 4 Sims in this house right now. I have watched Kelsey's 100 Baby Challenge. weirdly enough, that's actually how I found this challenge.
Oh, Tord.
I was inspired, became mildly obsessed. Yeah, I know. They have been split from the home. But yeah, Kelsey and Peachy K is how I found the challenge and became kind of obsessed. And before I started streaming, I not only did the 100 baby challenge, but I also did the 100 alien baby challenge. And when I finally made the decision to start streaming, I figured the vampire version of this challenge would be a good place to start, considering it's something I already know how to do and I can grow the channel and talk to chat while I work on it. Raven, what are you doing? Where'd you go? There we go. We froze up for a second. It is. It's a great challenge, honestly. I am so glad that she started doing it. Otherwise, who knows if I would be doing this right now. So we still have Brian working on his imagination. Let me try that again. We still have Brian working on his imagination. Raven finished her homework, so we've got her working on her school project right now. And I think we might have Elena help her to make it go a little faster. And then let's push that handy dandy fast forward so we can make time move faster. No, buddy, you don't want to sleep. Your sleep's only in the yellow. I'm sorry, but you're definitely not tired. Uh-oh, now the cranky's starting. Okay. I probably should have let him sleep, but I have no regrets. If he can just pop into that imagination level 3 right quick, he can take a nap before we move forward with anything else. No? Okay. Well, I tried to negotiate, but you can't negotiate with toddlers. I always forget that. What you want to do is you want to have 100 children in as few generations as possible. So you start off with one matriarch. In that case, if this weren't a vampire challenge, it's a little different with vampires. But if this were just normal, regular Sims, Elena would be our first matriarch. She would want to have as many babies as she could before she reached elder. Once you reach elder, it's kind of considered, you're not of age anymore to produce children. And so then your youngest daughter would take over as the next matriarch, and she would continue forward until you reach a total of 100 babies. And the matriarch is not allowed to make money outside of the house. Anything that would cause the children to go to daycare or have a babysitter is not allowed. If the child goes to daycare or has a babysitter, anything like that, the challenge would actually be over. So realistically, your matriarch can only leave the house or leave the lot if you have a teenager at home. Because then the teenager is allowed to take care of the children. The teenager is also allowed to have an after-school job to add towards your finances. I mean, the house building has definitely gotten way better. Any of the challenges are actually designed by other simmers. It's not game specific. I definitely think it's worth giving another shot too, especially considering how many expansions and game packs and stuff packs there are now. For example, Island Living just came out with the new town of Sulani, and I don't know about you, but it's essentially being able to live on the land that Moana was on.
Yes.
And also there's mermaids, and I'm personally not able to say no to mermaids. There will probably even be another 100 baby challenge in the future for me once I'm finished with this one. Not immediately, but that's fair. It just feels like if I've done the 100 baby challenge with 3 out of the 4 types of Sims, I might as well do the mermaid one, right? But that won't be right away. Once we finish this one, we'll move on to other things. There's even other Sims challenges I'd like to do down the line, like the Asylum Challenge. Absolutely. I need all the help with makeup I can get. I am just as bad at makeup now as I was in high school. I won't even lie to you. Let's potty train Marina. Yeah, I need to learn, honestly. I need to try more. Awesome. Sounds like fun. Marina's so pale. I honestly feel bad.
Huh? More of a Taranga.
So, like, I know you kind of have to go to the bathroom, but your sister's using it, so how about you play dolls? Well, that didn't work at all. As soon as he tried to play dolls with his sister, she's like, nope. There we go. It's baby time. And Brian is imagination level 3. So, where was I going? Right. We'll have him go potty. And we'll have Marina play shapes. And during that time, we will give Elena the attention she deserves as she gives birth to the 9th baby in the 100 Vampire Baby Challenge. And it is a boy. So we're going to go over the list of boy names and use our random number generator to name this baby. That number is 7, which is crap. I made the joke, and now they've joined us. Doink Hambone. Oh, man. I'm actually really sad. Doink Hambone Al Arabi. This is a name that was suggested by one of my Instagram followers. So thank you at Doink Dad for naming our 9th baby Doink Hambone. In the future, I would prefer names that are a little more of the actual name variety, but Doink Hambone has joined the Devereaux family. I did this to myself. I can't even say anything. This is all my own fault.
Kapuna.
Dang it. Oh, man. He's going to be so happy. I happen to work with this
Zamoisa.
lovely individual. So he will be very happy to hear that his name was chosen.
Pomeray. So. Oh, so.
So let's make sure that we get a picture with him.
Fenway Kira.
And see if we can work on getting Brian aged up to a child in the meantime.
Oh.
Now I am going to do something just a little sneaky that I learned in order to start get our next baby on the way, and that's, we did turn Kango last time. So now, if we start a gathering, then Kango will officially become a vampire. Oh, it says he already is, so we did miss him turn, but we can start right now and get pregnant instantly.
Bumkara Musti.
So Kango Okada is going to be the father of baby number 10. But that's definitely what I get about making the joke, is now Dwayne Cambone has joined us. No, Little Bean. You're not tired, Little Bean. Well, you are tired, and I'm sorry, but I have plans.
Skiba Sluba.
Oh.
Ugh.
She's like, ew, he touched me. I hate that.
Oh.
Sharkin.
Ooh.
First
Star.
kiss.
Yeah.
We have some.
Confess attraction. Yes, it has to be a different dad every time. It doesn't necessarily have to be a different man for every baby. If you have multiples, they still each individually count. But each pregnancy has to have a different father. No repeats. That would be too easy. So that is why you'll see me having to turn multiple men and have Elena woohoo with multiple men. Because female vampires are only able to get pregnant by male vampires.
Niara and Azuk. Kisana. Parto.
So we are now going to try for a baby in the coffin with Kango Okada.
Zombie Nufa. One and change. Wow. Finey Spino.
And also, Brian, where are you going?
Kiss it.
Where are you going, Brian?
Oh, one genie.
Let's see. Is it working? Are we gonna go woohoo? Oh no. We're not gonna woohoo with a baby crying, and yes we are. They are going to woohoo to the sound of Doink Cambone's screams. Okay. And I'll go ahead and show the... Raven, don't. Raven, you don't want to be in there while this is happening. Oh, this is the most awkward thing. So to anyone who hasn't seen the woohoo in a coffin animation, here you go. I will not fast forward this. But I'm feeling very awkward considering Elena's daughter Raven is just standing there and Elena's infant son Doink Cambone is screaming with a dirty diaper, and now oh no, and there's Ashaya, who's one of the other parents. Ashaya is actually Morena's father. Oh, God. I'm so uncomfortable right now. This is so awkward. Okay. So, we should probably find out if you're pregnant. Please be pregnant. I don't want to do this again. Oh, thank goodness. Excellent. Now, let's super efficient baby care doing Cambone. Yeah, there definitely was an audience. Everyone is here. This is something special. Oh my goodness.
New beam. Shorg. Oh, Simba. The samba.
Okay, on that note, now that we've done that, let's end the gathering so people will leave. Because this has been a very embarrassing event. And let's help Brian blow out his candles, because it's time for him to start grade school. In the meantime, I think Raven should use the facilities.
Fluffy.
I guess we'll just let her eat some apple pie so we can get rid of it. Oh no, I missed the image. Dang it. Well, happy birthday, Brian. He's gonna glitch through the table too. Yay! Alright, so his random trait will be a music lover. I like it. And his random aspiration for childhood will be maybe, if my phone will cooperate, on our createarandomsim.com. Rambunctious scamp. So, he wants to be playful and nimble. Fine with me. So I would like for him to add some birthday candles. I would like for Elena to super efficient baby care doing Cambone. And poor Marina is having a moment. Oh, good lord. Alrighty. Now the only downside with this is we have now gotten pregnant with all of the dads that we presently have available. So we will need to turn some more gentlemen. I did not mean to replace that, but that's the thing that we've done now, so that is where we are. Right, this is wonderful. So are there any gentlemen that we haven't already turned available for this? That's our son. Now, I do have some alien hybrids from one of my previous challenges. And by some, I mean apparently Gomez. which I don't necessarily know how I feel about that one, so we might just see who we can find in general. Now, obviously, she's a female, so she wouldn't really work for what we're looking for, but we might be able to do some mild adventuring later. We will cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess. Because I'm trying to see who we would have available for, if maybe there's any that just have a guy in them already. That's a lady. I should have known. So, we're pregnant with Kango's baby. Jude is Coco's dad. Anas is Doink Cambone's dad. Mazzato is Margot's dad. Yep, we're in the same scenario here. So I think it's going to come down to actual adventuring now. But that's okay. The other way would have been too easy. You know what? If that's where you want to sleep, if you want to call yourself a Slytherin, then you call yourself a Slytherin. Now, I know she would like to get some sleep, but I think now would be a great time to give Marina a bath. What did we break now? I don't know, but it sounded like something was broken. Alright. No men here. I knew I heard something break. Alright, so Raven is off to school. Raven is off to school. I have a good feeling she's going to come home an A student, which does mean we could send Elena on an adventure later. Okay, let's be honest. We could send Elena on the prowl later. That way we could see if we could add some men to her contacts and also turn them into vampires. More likely that one. Ooh, someone is not happy to have a little brother. Either she's not happy to be a big sister in general, or she's like, really, Mom, you named him that? It's not my fault. You have to blame Doink Dad, okay? You have to blame Derek. Can you eat your clam chowder now, please? Pretty please, you sweet bean. If she turned around right when that photo was taken, I'm gonna be so mad. Alright, so we've got the computer repaired. I say we go back to focusing on our aspiration, because we got a little sidetracked with that. And just like that, Elena is at writing level 3. I'm going to keep running because I know for a fact that'll help with her performance gain. Let's see if we can get her to eat any faster. She's going to stop eating, isn't she? Oh, she actually emptied the bowl though, so I'm happy. I want to see if we can get her to work on her shapes a little bit before she goes to sleep, though. I know she learns faster if Elena helps, but... And then let's see what... Oh, she got a phone call the second I stopped. Sorry, Caleb. We already had a baby with you, so we cannot go to GeekCon together. Even though GeekCon would have been a great place to go right now. Because there's going to be a whole lot of boys there. But considering we do not have a teenager at home at the moment, it is just not physically possible. Oh, we still have a male woman. That's devastating. I need a male man. I need to keep tradition alive. Every time we have had a male man, we have actually convinced them to come into our house, and we've turned them into a vampire and had a baby with them, so... Apparently the Sims figured out my plan and said, nope, you get a woman this time. We definitely don't need this dance floor, though, so that'll get us $50. Open some fan mail. Where did you get your phone case? I love it and I need it. Elena finished her book. Open fan mail. Always remember that I am with you anytime and I listen to what you have to say, or even when you don't feel like talking. Okay. Well, that's mighty sweet. And I'm sorry, Coco, we can't come over. We have to take care of Doink Hambone. It's a little too sunny out right now to publish our books. So once we take care of him, I think we'll just start writing another book. Mind over muscle. This is a confident book. Got it. Writing level 4. Elena can now write poems. She can also write love emails to other Sims. Alright, how are we doing, darling? A B student? What? Raven, you break my heart. Now we can't go on an adventure. We just have to hope a boy is in the neighborhood. Oh no. We're on boy watch now. I'm sorry, Kango, I can't go on a date with you. We're already pregnant with your baby. It just doesn't work that way. Alas. I will say if we haven't met a boy by chance, we may have to just turn one of our alien boys. And by one of them, I mean any that I can get access to. And it will be a blue vampire. And it will be... It'll be fine. It definitely won't be weird. So we're going to have Brian use the bathroom and do some homework. And then we will send him on his first fishing expedition. Feel bad because they're definitely not going to have that great of a Halloween at this point, but everybody's so tired and sleeping. Wait, is that a boy? Oh, he's a teenager. Frick. Okay, here's what you're going to do. I need you to go introduce yourself to this man. Wait, I changed my mind. Are you a teenager? Where are all these teenagers coming from? Listen, we won't get pregnant by teenagers and we won't get pregnant by elders. However, it doesn't hurt to introduce yourself to them. Because then, when they age up into not a teenager, you have yourself a young adult immediately that you can just bite. I have so many regrets. Wait, no, it's too sunshiny. Everything is wrong. Fly here as a bat. I hate my life. Dang it. Okay. Drink this. And really, now it's dark enough. I call Bulltwinkle. Hi, Caleb. Bye, Caleb. Why are they all teenagers? She is, though. I won't lie to you. She kinda is. She's like, sorry, I've had your baby now. So I can't, but like, why are these people all teenagers? Why does every teenager want to have a walk in my neighborhood? Where are all these grown men at? You're my son. No. Dang it. If I really have to, I will put in characters from the gallery. But if I'm going to do that, I would also prefer to do it based off of Sims that you guys have made. Are you a teenager? I'm pregnant with your baby. Dang it. This is why I really needed Raven to be a teenager today. Raven, I'm so sad. Can you do your homework? Because you've saddened your mother and your mother's creator.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, so we know them now. So Just, like, ask him about his day, and then you can go home and take a shower. And I will just continue to be on baby watch for the rest of my life. Or man watch. That's a woman. You know what? Just in case. Hi. Hi, Gomez. We might have to, just in case we have no choice and we have to end up with a blue vampire. A blue vampire is better than no vampire. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Gomez, that this had to happen to you. I didn't want this for you. I wanted you to be happy. But this is where we are now. Are you a teenager? Everyone's a teenager. See, this is why. Excuse me? What just happened? Did you not turn him? Woman. Do we need to fight with everyone today? I'll fight you too. Yes. Avatar buyer. Let's try this again. So we've got one of our children from the 100 Alien Hybrid Baby Challenge. Happened to have been walking around. So that's about as close as we can get at the moment. That way at least someone is on the verge of becoming a vampire. Since every male in The Sims 4 is apparently a teenager right now. I don't think so, Brian. Why are you making a mess? I did not agree to this. Right? Just walking through the town and all I see are teenagers and I'm really set. It's my blue boy that's actually a vampire. The day is saved. It's still a blue boy. But there are opportunities here. I want you to clean up your mess, please. I need at least 2 backup men at a time. We can never be without a potential's English and stuff. Oh, man. Okay, so we've got Gomez and Kane in our contacts now, in case we need them. So now that I feel mildly less anxious, dang it, this whole thing just messed me up, okay? We're gonna apply mite treatment and bond with our bees. Collect our honey, collect a swarm. Nope, the bees don't like you today. That's okay. Everything's fine. The world is burning, but everything is fine.
this.
Okay. Now we'll sell our honey. And I think this poor girl is gonna need to get a bubble bath, but alright, Brian is officially catching fish. Marina's thinking level 3. Yes, please. Hi, Polizei_. Thanks for joining the stream. How are you doing?
Carzini.
Create some plasma packs. Publish our book and get some mail. And then once that's done, we do need to get back to work on potty training our little bean. We already have Encyclopedia Volume 1, so we can go ahead and sell that. It is almost Doink Hambone's birthday. I'm so excited. I've never been so excited to age someone out of my house so much in my life. He's gonna be a toddler. I'm gonna try my best to speed run him out. To any new viewers, thank you so much for joining. I would love to see you give that follow button a high five. That'll keep you up to date with my channel, as well as when I'm streaming. Right now, I'm working on the 100 Vampire Baby Challenge, in which, if you do follow my channel, you actually get to give me names that will be used to name the babies. For example, our most recent addition to the family is Doink Hambone, and that was a name chosen by one of our Instagram followers at DoinkDad. Obviously, in the future, I would prefer more names with a name essence rather than a joke essence, but no matter the case, that is the name that was chosen for our most recent baby. I do stream things aside from Sims 4 as well. For example, last night I streamed both Outlast and Monster Hunter World. So I look forward to seeing you guys around, being part of my little sunshine family here.
Yes, Vivazi.
And Marina is potty level 2, so she no longer needs Mama's help necessarily. But she still does need to go potty. Hello also to Beer Me TV, Electric Along Board, Matmon Gaming. Thank you all for joining the stream. How are you guys doing tonight? All right. Brian is still making progress on his fishing ability. We have him on mental level 3.
Oh.
We're going to turn some of the fish he caught into plasma packs to feed our vampires. Please go take care of the screaming child. Oh, good lord. Make it stop. Thank you. Alright, and that is an empty bowl. So what does the little bean sprout want now? I say we have her go potty again. And work on our imagination. And in the meantime, we will see if we can have Elena work on her book some more. Brian now smells and has to pee, but I'm really hoping we can get him to mental level 4 before we stop. This feels kind of like child abuse, but hopefully none of you guys will tell on me. Morena acquired the imagination skill. And Elena has finished her book. Hello V_and_K. Thanks for joining the stream. How are you? Alright, I suppose maybe we should let him go home. Pretty sure school starts for him and now he's gonna go to school with some problems. That's my bad. So Raven is off to school. I'm thinking she should come back as a teenager this time. But obviously, I can promise nothing. I know, I'm sorry. And Marina is sleeping. Hi Virgo Praz, thanks for joining the stream. How are you doing tonight? We've got Elena to level 7 of cooking, so there's more food in the fridge now for the kiddos. However, our lady could use some fun, so I guess we'll let her play some video games. Do we still... Yep, still a male lady. Dang it. Just gonna watch Marina eat her clam chowder for a little bit. To the couple new viewers that have popped in, right now we are working on the 100 Vampire Baby Challenge. I am looking forward to seeing you guys hang out with me more. Please be sure to give that follow button a high five. Doing so allows you to get notifications for when I'm streaming. I do stream this game as well as games like Outlast and Monster Hunter World. And when you follow me either here or on my game's Instagram at GoodOneKens, you do get to name our babies. You can send me some names instantly and those will get added to our list. Right now, all of our kids in the house have names based off of your suggestions. Like, for example, Marina was recommended by one of our Twitch followers. Specifically, Marina was suggested by @Ragnarok13_13. So thanks, Rag. Now, I know that Marina's a little cranky, but I want to see if we can get her as close to aged up as possible before Doink Hambone becomes a toddler. I think I'm just going to call him Hammy, personally. And then let's speed things up a little bit. So since it's raining, the weather is good enough that we shouldn't have to go inside. Thank you. It's like, please don't get struck by lightning. That is all I need right now. Alright, Brian is done with school for the day. He's doing satisfactory work, but his teachers at Landgrab Elementary think he could easily improve with just a little bit of extra effort. And Raven is an A student, so specifically, Brian is a C student, so actually he could use some work. But he's real tired because I definitely made him stay up all night, so I'm going to have him take a shower first, and then get some sleep. For Raven, however, it's time for her to become a teenager. So she's going to come and blow out these candles. Oh no, she smells bad too. I hate that. Not the green cloud of sadness. Dang it. That's devastating. But happy birthday, Raven. So her random trait will be that she's an insider. These Sims love being in clubs and tend to be happiest when surrounded by their friends. Well, that's nice. And her randomized aspiration, based on createarandomsim.com, is super parent. So she's thinking ahead. She wants a family. This Sim wants to be the best parent ever. Alrighty then. So then we'll add some birthday candles here. And get her to not smell so bad would be goal number 1 for me personally. Really? Alright, so let's have Brian take a shower now, because he could use some help of his own. And have Raven do her homework. And then once she's done with her homework and extra credit, we'll go into Create a Sim and see if we can update her look just a tick. Meanwhile, Elena will be in her 3rd trimester in 12 hours. So I'm not certain if we'll be able to fit in a 3rd baby today, because we have been going for around 4 hours. With only one very brief break in there for me. Got a rose. How wonderful. I would love to sell it. The apple pie was honestly more useful, but thank you, random fan of Elena's, for the rose. Okay. Once that's done, we'll go to change sim. Already, Raven's responsibilities in range. Look at that. He's actually adorable, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, Miss Raven. I find her outfit mildly concerning. Just an in general thing. But like, there's no real win here, to be honest. I think I'm just gonna pop her in some some custom content. Change her hair and put some makeup on her, to be honest. I always do this when there's such a faster way. Boop. It's like magic. So I feel like Raven would be our little sass queen. And wear a lot of dark colors. For example, I have no idea what's happening right now, but I want it off of her. Every last bit of it. the dress itself is okay. That's why I got it in the first place. But I'm so confused. Whoa, doggo. Excuse you. Apparently Lainey has decided to join the surprise stream. I think she's trying to tell me that I should eat dinner. Because I definitely haven't eaten. So I will be ending the stream here soon. Because I do have to work tomorrow, unfortunately. I'm sad to say. I'm so sad that this CC didn't download right. Look at how bad that is. Isn't that just the worst? There we go. More doable. And now just add some makeup and change her hair and we should be good. Just because I just don't quite feel like this would be Raven's hair. I just feel like Raven would go with something a little more vibrant, and a little more hip, like this shorter cut with the ombre almost bottom. So that's what we are going to go with. I even already knew what makeup I wanted for a change. Isn't that nice? Don't get used to it. Thank you. Speak of the devil, the food's done. Look at her. I like it. So we're gonna give this a save, get a couple of snapshots, and I think that's gonna be where we end it. See if we can get some snapshots of Milady. Oh, she got too into her dancing. She's bobbing too much. There's too much bobbing and weaving in this dancing. Oh no. I changed my mind. Now you have to stop. It's just too much for me, girl. There we go. Now we're perfect. Our little teenage girl. Oh my goodness. Now at the sound of Raven's crying, I'm going to say that I hope you all have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will be back tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. In the meantime, if any of you... Oh. Ooh. I want some donuts. Dang. the meantime, since now I want donuts instead of my dinner, if we could please go spend some time with one of my really good streamer friends, Miss Ronnie, that would be fantastic. She is Roro Go-Go, and I will put her link in the comments if any of you are interested in sending some love to her from me. She is another growing streamer that's on her way to being affiliated, and she's actually closer than me, so any love that we could send her way would be fantastic. So that's twitch.tv/ if I can get my symbols to work here, as my children cry in the background. ROROG0. Excuse you. G0? No, you're not gonna work. Excuse you. 0 G0. Boop. So I hope that you all go send her some love in the comments of her stream. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your night and a great tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bye for now.